In this video, we're going to show you 3 organic components to high-performing garden media. Hey, this is John at the Urban Farming Institute in Oakland Park, Florida. We find ourselves in Zone 11. If you're new here, be sure to check out our channel of the Urban Farming Institute for videos like this where we give you tips, strategies, and techniques to improve the performance of your garden right at home. So we're going to make some assumptions here. Number one is that you're growing in a raised bed or elevated bed, and that you have some sort of growing medium like Promix, which is a product we talked about in a couple of videos back. You can go back and refer to that. And our purpose now is to add mineral, bacteria, fungi, some sugars, and other microorganisms to maximize the performance of that growing media. We need to first focus on mineralization. How do we get minerals into this garden bed? You know, our soils have been so completely demineralized over time that the quality of the nutritional content of the plant has been dramatically reduced. And part of what we want to do is maximize the nutritional density of what it is that you're growing in your garden. And the best way to do that is by adding mineral to the garden bed. One of our key strategies for this video. Component number 1 is Azomite. Azomite is a mineral rock dust. And it's so important because our soils over time have been completely demineralized. I mean, heavens, we know that this has happened over many, many years, and we need now to put mineral back into the soil. Azomite is volcanic in origin. It contains 70 different elements, 50 of which are required for plant growth and production. 5 pounds would be required for a 4x8 garden bed. We recommend that you consider the granular product because it's just not at all dusty. It's really very, very clean. 5 pounds looks like this. It's readily available. You can find it on the internet, or if you're nearby, you can come by the Urban Farming Institute. Component number 2, earthworm castings. This is a product that is a slow release nitrogen. It also brings a very healthy load of bacteria and fungus. Very beneficial to the garden. The big advantage is you can't use too much. We recommend that you use about 1 pound for every 10 square feet. This means that you would use about 4 pounds for a 4x8 garden bed. This is really a top line product. You want to make sure that the diet that the worms have been eating is really a high chitinase diet, meaning that they've had seashells or sea animals as part of their diet. Azomite is also part of a high chitinase diet and a well-fed earthworm. These are workers in the garden and highly beneficial. You'll need 4 pounds for your garden bed. 4 pounds looks a little bit like this. It won't burn, it won't pollute, has no odor. It's a really good product to add to your garden. Component number 3. It's important now that we bring all of these elements together, and really the key to this is going to be a high quality, zero phosphorus fertilizer. Why zero phosphorus? Well, we want to avoid runoff. We know here in South Florida, certainly we have all kinds of algal blooms, and phosphorus is a big contributor to those algal blooms. The other thing is that a well-structured garden, the plants are going to be able to work synergistically with the bacteria, the fungi, and the mineral and create their own phosphorus. So why add more if you don't need it? We have to also feed the elements that are already in our garden. So we want to have a fertilizer that is high in humate, good sugar load, a high fulvic acid. Oh boy, there we go. Just remember, it has to be well balanced. And here in the 405 that we use, we have 8 microorganism colonies that are going to just propagate themselves throughout the garden bed. Fertilizer really brings it all together and creates a garden that is going to produce an organically based, high-performing growing experience. So the idea now is to compose all of these in your garden for a synergistic growing experience. Start with Azomite, put that in as prescribed, add then your earthworm castings, and then remember it's only 1/2 ounce per square foot of growing area for your 405. Scratch those into the surface, water gently, and then you're ready to begin transplanting your starter plants, and we'll cover that in the next video. Remember, like and subscribe if you find this video to be helpful and informative. By all means, go ahead, click that like button down below, and of course we appreciate your subscriptions. It helps a lot, and if you want a notification, press that bell. See you next time.